Folks, Alex Jackson, Lena Barca, speedboat. He's got the speedboat shirt on. Alex is.
I know we got Meredith.
Say hi to Alex, honey.
Hi. How are you? You look great today.
She always looks great.
I was telling your husband about my dream and the Melges filled up with the bubbles.
Did you ever figure out what was going to come next?
What? No.
I think he fell asleep before that. So Alex, you know, the event's over.
This is so excited to meet you. First of all, Mr. Clean, so excited to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, brother. It's been fun to hang out with you. And
you gotta have your wife film it, and you gotta sit here in the.
No, come on, talk. Come on.
Okay.
Listen, the event's over. You had on Lena Barca. You had a
we did
mediocre
really
event.
Bad this week. It was not our best regatta, but we got 12th, which is exactly what we got last year.
Right.
Which is a little pathetic, given that was the first time we ever sailed a boat, but the fleet's incredible, and I guess we should just be happy.
Has there been a lot of progress since last year?
I feel like it, but we still got 12th, so I guess not. But I mean, the fleet's incredibly exciting. The racing's amazing. You know, there's a lot of incredible talent here, so it's all good.
What'd you think of the conditions for the 3 days?
Conditions were really were good. You know, a lot of great wind, and you know, good. It was all good, I thought.
Did the waves were they a bit confusing? Were they hard to work with?
These boats are really exciting, the waves, and you know, a little bit of we use a little more heel probably, and the boats just go right through them. They just knife right through the waves.
Really? So you guys, there was a lot of carnage out there today. Boats getting wrapped around marks.
I'm just kind of sailing straight forward, so I didn't get to see it, but it was pretty exciting. They had some broken spreaders, and I heard a lot of exciting stuff, but I didn't get to see it.
Never got out of control today at all?
Oh yeah, we got a little out of control.
Yeah?
But that was our own little private situation. That's driver error.
You know, a lot of our readers ask about Speedboat because she's so big and so cool looking. Yeah. I think she's captured.
Speedboat is getting a little generation shift. We're fixing some bearings. I don't know. We're fixing all kinds of stuff, but it's getting. We're gonna have it sailing. Probably we'll be sailing for the Newport Bermuda Regatta.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really a tune-up. We're always. The real idea behind Speedboat was always to break the transatlantic record. It's kind of my little personal dream, and we're still trying to do that. And so, if we're going to plan on doing the Newport Bermuda race as a warm-up, but it's really just because that's where the boat is. And but we're just going to be on standby to do that all summer. Last summer was incredible summer for it. There's two, you know, the trimarans just trounced the record.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll do that this year.
You guys hold the Newport Bermuda record, don't you?
No.
No, you didn't.
No, which is kind of pathetic. But hopefully we would do that too. But the last Newport Bermuda was upwind and 10 knots of wind, so it's kind of a hard thing to.
Where's the poop shirt?
All right.
Flip Werheim.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going good.
Let's ask some questions.
Oh boy.
Hey, I'm all in.
Oh boy.
Yeah, come on. Did you give him the dirt or no?
Give me the dirt.
There's no dirt.
All right. There's always dirt, man.
We could do better. How about that?
You can do better? Why? What went wrong, Flip?
What are you gonna do on the speedboat this summer?
I'm gonna trim the Traveler. I'm gonna trim the fuck out of the Traveler. No, we could get off the starting line. That's the only thing. We have the team to win in one of these guys. We got the boat handling. The starting line's not that big a deal. Oh, the starting line. Whatever. Are we talking about speedboat right now?
No. Okay. We were actually, but then you came in, but that's fine.
Quit with the nipples. One of the strip clubs tonight.
So, what do you have to do differently to break the transatlantic record this time compared to last time?
We flip.
I love you, Queen.
See you, Flipper.
To break the transatlantic record?
Yeah. What do you got to do differently from your last?
We gotta get beyond Nantucket. We gotta keep the boat in one piece. And really, last year we had a great opportunity to do it, and it happened about 4 days after the Newport Bermuda race. But we busted the dagger board, and I got nervous and pulled out, and really, we should have just kept going. And then we tried to do it again in October with Richard Branson, but the conditions were all messed up.
Right.
We were heading straight in the wind, and we were heading towards Africa, and so you're not going to break Transatlantic record heading towards Morocco.
No. Listen, this year the Sydney Hobart has a really good lineup of the very top of the big maxi canning boats, and obviously you're not going to be there for that. But will you try and get there?
Someday, yeah. Maybe not this year, but the year after. It's just more of a scheduling thing, and it's just some bucks.
You ever done the race?
No, I haven't done the race. I did the Fastnet race this summer. It was pretty placid this year.
And you're doing some more big boat sailing?
I'm sailing from Fort Lauderdale, Key West on Rambler.
Yeah.
But I love this Melges sailing, so that's probably what we'll do a lot. I mean, these boats are a lot. These boats are more like sailing speedboat than most anything else. So probably
What else? I mean, were you looking at other fleets before you came into this fleet? Where did you come out of?
I looked at Far 40s. I was sailing a Swan 42. I had a Swan 42, which I just sold. I was looking at so it was a Melges or a Far 40.
Right.
And glad I picked the Melges.
It's a fun boat, man.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Listen, final thing, and I'm sort of getting a little bored of it because I've been asking everybody. I sort of think though that we should just document what people think about the ISAF classification system.
Yeah.
Your boat had, I think, every amateur interviewed by ISAF.
Yeah.
What do you think about the way that the classification system is working, is being implemented, and stuff?
Well, yeah, and all of our Cat, they were all interviewed, and they are all still Cat 1. So, which I don't pretend to be an expert on what's the difference between a Cat 1 and a Cat 3. To tell you the truth, I don't even. It's complicated, and there's all this debate. And I'm not entering that debate. My issue was, as an owner or going into a regatta, you've got to assemble your crew, and you look at what their categories are, and you got to put together a crew. And if you pick a guy, and he's a Cat 1, and it says on the ISAF website, to me that means he's a Cat 1, and that's great. So we put together a list. Now we submitted the list, and then all of a sudden a lot of people come back and they're under review, and I'm like, why all of a sudden are they under review? And it turns out that there's like a weird system where there's people that are like problem childs or whatever, or they're questionable or whatever. But as an owner, I don't particularly know who they are, and I don't really think it's well, people may debate it, but I just don't know who they are.
Yeah.
People may say I should know who they are, and but the thing is, as an owner, you got to be able to put together 8 people to sail on one of these boats, and when they get put under review 2 days before the regatta, that's a little weird. The other thing was that a lot of these people have been interviewed a bunch of times. They were interviewed before the World, so I don't know. I'm just a little questionable on if someone's a Cat 1, and then you go ask them to be on your team, and then you submit your list, and then all of a sudden they get put under review. I'm just kind of wondering how that all works, and it makes it very difficult for somebody to set up a crew.
Yeah.
Now I know I don't pay the people, so I don't know. I think it's I brought it up at the owners meeting because I think it's a pain in the ass for owners if they want to set up a crew, but then when they submit the crew, they all of a sudden get put under review, and that creates a bit of confusion 2 days before the regatta, which is unfortunate.
You need more reliability than that.
Yeah, it's a complicated. It's 8 people to get organized. I mean, I think anybody who's sailed in these regattas knows, scheduling. We all have got our day jobs, right? So this is basically entertainment for everybody. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for
thank you very
being
much.
with me.
Really
and
nice to meet you.
You too, and I look forward to checking you out in the future and keep us posted.
I'd love to tell you about more detail about Speedboat when we get it up and running.
We'll talk. Let's talk when we get home and settle.
It's very exciting. I mean, talk about it's one of the most exciting things when you get out there and you start blasting along. It's really like
it's a ridiculous boat.
You've never but sail across the Atlantic, it's just like you just don't give up.
Stop! I gotta cut.